And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Iron League Junior. Now, Iron League itself, I don't believe is out or was not out when I went to Essen. Iron League Junior is the junior version of this, and this game has giant robots called irons, and they're fighting each other in like a football type simulation. That's a pretty cool model, right? Well, let's see if the game is also cool. At the beginning of the game, you're going to place these three boards together in any way you want because the background doesn't mean anything at all, really. It's just a pile of squares. Each player gets 3 irons. These are made up of 5 pieces. You have 2 arms. You have that stick in the side. You have a torso. Well, actually, I'm sorry, 6 pieces because you have the base. And 2 legs. And they fit together pretty well. It's a tight fit to get all those pieces together. But once you do, you have your completed iron. You also have 5 weapons that you're going to put out here. You can put them out anywhere you want in the middle board, but I can't think of any possible reason why you wouldn't want them closer to you. One player is going to start with the ball. Think of it like a football. The other person has the goal. The person with the ball needs to get in the goal to get 1 point. And you'll switch back and forth till someone gets 3 points. The first person to get 3 points wins. On your turn, you can move one of your irons, 1 or 2. You can move diagonally. That's not a problem. If you move over a weapon, you can put that weapon onto your guy. This now lets you attack somebody. Now, the difference between that weapon and this little weapon here and this weapon and this steel bar is nothing. In fact, the steel bar apparently can extend all the way across the battlefield because you can hit anybody with a weapon. Now, when you hit someone with a weapon, you're going to roll 2 dice. Now, these symbols here are not good, but you're trying to roll pilots. Each pilot that you roll is a hit. If you roll this engine symbol, that's minus, so this is actually 0. This is 1. This is 4. When you hit someone, for each hit that you do, they lose an arm on their robot, which if it has a weapon means they lose that weapon. And if they have no arms and they take a hit, then they're out. They're knocked down. If they have a shield, they can cancel 1 hit. The shield is the only one of the 5 things that's different. And the shield actually has an alternate arm that holds it, which is pretty cool. Anyhow, that's it. You can also pass the ball. Instead of shooting at somebody, you can throw the ball in 3 spaces to any other mech on your team. And you'll just keep going back and forth. You'll restart by building back the mechs that are destroyed, start another scrimmage, and the first person to get the 3 points is the winner of the game. Okay, now I mentioned that the models were cool, and I do not expect any sort of complexity for what is a kid's game, and I played this with kids because that's what it says, Iron League Junior. However, even though I don't expect any sort of complexity, I expect something more than complete and utter randomness, which is what this game is. I mean, you literally move at your opponent, grab a weapon, and roll dice. If you roll well, you win. If you roll poorly, you lose. There is literally no strategy. All the weapons, I'm sure maybe in the advanced version of this game, do different things. Here they all do the same thing, and even kids were like, how are you hitting someone all the way across the board with an iron beam? I don't know. I don't think kids are that dumb. They can at least grasp some things. Now, the shield blocks something, so the shield is the one differentiating factor, but a shield means nothing when you roll 4 hits. So, I mean, really, you can roll 4 hits or you can roll 0. There's like no differentiation factor. You're just running around and shooting at each other. Now, the idea of blowing the arms off the mechs in the football game is a good one, and I suspect that the full game of this is probably better. But I think this went way too far in the direction of let's make it simple for kids. While I think things should be made more simpler for children, I don't believe they need to be made down to essentially a kindergarten level. The art in the game is fine. The mechs are cool. It's fun to build them, and the kids enjoyed that. But as for the game itself, there's really nothing in this box. I could have made a game that said roll a die and see if you hit the other person. There needs to be something more to it than that. And really, I don't know what else to say, because the box is big, it's going to look nice, people are going to want to get these mechs, but I'm going to tell you for now, I don't think you should do that. Dice Tower Judgment, no!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.